and welcome to today's episode of Irongo Talk. This is your port captain speaking, Leandria Low. Now, we are celebrating World Maritime Day with the Namibian Ports Authority, that is NAMPORT. Now, as usual, we bring you the latest news, the weather and tides from the new container terminal, and then we also chat to Port Control Officer Ulika Naijala, and Captain Abisai Constantinos gives you a nice study tip. So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. And now it is time for your news, and like we said, we are celebrating World Maritime Day with the Namibian Ports Authority, that's NAMPORT, and today we join you from the new container terminal. Now, the regulations adjacent to the new Education Act are in their final stages, according to the Education Inspector for the Omaruru Circuit, that is Engelhard Urap. Now, a year after starting work at the Education Ministry in the Irongo region, Urap committed himself to the instatement of the new Education Act in 2013. Now, according to UIRAP, the new Education Act and regulations aim primarily to hold teachers accountable for quality education. Now, previously there were too many loopholes. Teachers could get off scot-free for many things, and the school principal could possibly be charged with negligence or misconduct. But this new act ensures that everyone is accountable, he said. Now, secondly, the Pupkowitz Megabuild Graduate Program initiative is aimed at supporting newly graduated students to gain work experience, which will serve as an additional advantage for furthering their careers. The graduate program, which is open for those younger than 25, is one of the important initiatives the company believes is key to organizational success. Now, the first intake to the program took place in 2019 with 14 graduates, while the second took place in 2020 with 15 graduates. Now, the third program in 2021 boasted 25 graduates. Now, in total, the company has had 54 graduates in the past 3 years, where 21 are still employed by Megabuild. Now, furthermore, please call 116. These were the words of the Gender Minister Doreen Sioka to adolescents and youth, urging them to report physical and sexual violence committed against them. Sioka quoted a report by a ministry which shows that roughly 4 out of every 10 girls and 9 out of every 20 boys have experienced physical, sexual, or emotional violence as children. Now, the report also discovered that 4 out of 10 boys and 3 out of 10 girls are physically abused before the age of 18. She said adolescents aged 12 to 17 have suffered the most physical violence, with 2 out of every 3 girls and 8 out of every 13 boys reporting physical violence. Please remember that number. It's 116. And then finally, the Roads Authority announced a temporary suspension of new bookings for learner license testing at the Walvis Bay Natus Centre. Now, the RA manager for corporate communication, that is Helene Philemon, said that this service will be suspended from 29 September to 8 October 2021 to allow the centre to attend to the current backlog of learner license testings. Now, she emphasized that this suspension is only applicable to the Walvis Bay Natus Centre. Now, learners' license bookings will be accepted at all relevant Natus centres countrywide. Now, Philemon advised that applicants who have submitted bookings via the Dropbox for learner license testing before the suspension period would receive their testing time slots via the Roads Authority SMS line, which is 2000. Now, that is our news for today, but you can head on over to our website. That's www.irongo.com.na. That's www.irongo.com.na. Please stay tuned for some more World Maritime Day celebrations. Now, joining us for the first time ever is Ulika Njala, who is the Port Control Officer here at the Namibian Ports Authority, NAMPort. Now, it's awesome being here with you, Ulika, today, even in the captain's jacket. Now, Ulika, we're celebrating World Maritime Day today. In your opinion, why is the maritime industry so important?
Thank you very much, and you are much welcome in our office. My name is Welika Naijala. Why the maritime industry is very much important? Because 90% of goods are transported via the sea. And here in the maritime industry, we work 24/7 to make sure that our people, Namibia and the neighboring country, the landlocked country, they receive their product in time.
Awesome. And that is why we are celebrating World Maritime Day today. Now, Ulika, you are a port control officer. But like me, I don't know what you do. Please tell us what you do.
Thank you very much. Our main duty as port control officer is to coordinate and to monitor all the ship movements within our port. Mm-hmm. That's the main duty for us. We coordinate the tags, the pilots to bring in our vessel in time, and also we are also the search and rescue team within our port.
Awesome. So everything happens here.
Everything happens here.
Where we are currently now.
Yes.
Please show us what exactly you do, Ulika, please.
It's a complex job,
and
it also requires multitasking. Yeah.
Something we women can do very well.
Yes.
Multitasking.
Yes. And we also have men as our colleagues, so our job requires multitasking. As you can see, we have 3 telephones, landline. We also have radios. Like my colleague here is speaking with a pilot. We use channels. This is for channel 9, specifically to communicate with the pilot. And this one is a radio. The channel is called PC1. This is for our internal communication with our tags. And this is also a VHF radio. We normally work on channel 12 to communicate with the ships coming in and going out or making any movements within the port. And here is our system. It's a AIS, automatic identification system. This system works with identifying the vessels, their position, the course that they are doing, and each and every vessel fitted with the same equipment will be able to monitor their movements. Yes. And here it's our GMDSS system. These radios, we normally communicate with them, especially with the vessels who are far out at sea, because the range for these radios, it goes very far. When the vessel have emergencies there out at sea, we communicate via these radios.
Awesome. Now, Ulika, tell me, did you always know you wanted to be a port control officer?
After finishing school, I didn't really know about the maritime, but an opportunity arises in the newspaper and I applied.
Nice.
I started as a deck cadet, NAMFI, Namibia Maritime Fishery Institute, 2001, and I worked, before I came to NAMPort, I worked at sea for 10 years, worked as a cadet, move up second mate, chief mate. Then I came to NAMPort, I started as a GPR on the tag, then I came up, was promoted to port control.
Nice. Now, Ulika, just finally, do you have a message for the young people that are currently watching? What would you like to tell them?
Yeah, I would like to tell the young generation, the coming up, to take math and science subject very serious, because for you to join the maritime industry, at least you need to have mathematics and science. And it's a very good career, and we need to be joined by the young generation coming up.
Awesome. Now I must say thank you so much, Ulika. Let us not keep you out of your job. World Maritime Day here at Namibian Ports Authority.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Captain Abisai Konstantinos. I'm a marine pilot here in the Walfish Bay Port. My message today is to everybody that wants to follow in this career is you must take math and science, study very hard. Mathematics is very important because it allows you to calculate distances. We also do a lot of geometry. Science, of course, is very important because we deal a lot with the weather and oceanography. So anybody that wants to study this field, math and science is definitely a go, and it's a lot of fun. You travel, you see the world, and yes, you get to be called captain.
And now it is time for your weather and tides for all the major towns here in the Erongo region. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Erongo Talk, but I must say it was awesome being port captain for a few minutes, celebrating World Maritime Day here with the Namibian Ports Authority, that is NAMPort. But you can always head on over to our website, that's www.erongo.com.na, that's www.erongo.com.na, to read about the latest news of what's happening here in our Erongo region. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter and on Instagram, and you can get in contact with us at 0111 7040, that's 0111 7040, on both WhatsApp and on Telegram, where you can let us know what's happening in your town, or you can get in contact with us if you want to advertise on our awesome show. 0111 7040, that is the number to dial. Now, since we're celebrating World Maritime Day, it's important that we remember that the maritime industry plays an immense role in our economy. But I am not going to deprive you from this awesome view. So until tomorrow, enjoy this awesome view with us.